Yes.
In this moment that we're in, this is not the moment to lay back. This is not the moment to be in the middle. It's not the moment, because a lot of us get afraid, and I would rather people say I'm scared and not say, oh, I don't think we're going to win, or we should be moderate. Just say you're scared, and I would respect that, because fear is real. I would respect you say, oh, I'm scared. I'm fearful of what's going to happen, or who's going to be in there, what we're doing, and then talk to people who are also afraid, and because the only thing that destroys fear is hope. And then we get together in groups and encourage each other that our fight is not alone, that we're not by ourselves. The greatest moment I felt in that day when I was locked up is when I came outside and saw all those people outside. It made me see I wasn't alone. People from different nationalities, different backgrounds, unions, local people, my neighbors, folks in the community, elected officials. I felt good that day. I went to, I was at Lambertville. I was in Lambertville maybe a couple of days after that. An older woman said, listen, I saw this on my phone. I got in my car. I was coming up there from Lambertville to get you out of there. I was like, God bless you. But that kind of stuff gives you encouragement, gives you hope, right? That, we're not in this moment alone. And that there are other people, and I honestly believe that most people think the way we think. They want what we want. They value what we value, right? They want to see a different place that we live in, right? They believe in the democracy that they learned about in the 5th grade, right? They actually believe in that, and they want to uphold that at all costs. And so those are the people we have to unite with and figure out how to move this state to a place where equity is really the foundation of our growth. Was really the foundation of how we expand our economy. That we need an inclusive economy. That the more people that participate in the economy, the less your taxes will be, right? The reality is you have to have a universal design. When I was a teacher, teaching school, they used to take us to workshops because we had kids, and I don't know if it's teachers in here, you got kids in your class on different grade levels, and you got to teach all of these kids at one time. And they said you need to have a lesson that was based on universal design. And they would take us to the law, the American Disabilities Act, and go through the whole thing of how architecture has changed because now all buildings must be built so that everybody has an entrance way to the building. And they call this universal design, that some people can't walk up the steps, that they needed a ramp. And so you have to build a ramp so people can get in the building. It's called universal design. It created equity. And they told me, the people in the room, sometimes people get angry when you build a ramp because they think somebody is getting something special. And the presenter said to me, he said, what's interesting about that is now this person only has one way to get in, but you got two.
Yes.